I told you that the very things you've been running from, your struggles, your setbacks, the harsh realities of life, are actually the tools you need to win? What if your hustle, whether it's in the streets or in life, was the key to unlocking success? In today's video, we're diving into Supreme Understanding's powerful book, How to Hustle and Win, and I'm going to break down exactly how you can take the hustler's mindset and apply it to every area of your life, regardless of where you come from. Stick around, because not only are we breaking down the key lessons from this life-changing book, but I'm also giving you practical steps that you can start implementing today. Whether you're grinding in business, pushing through personal struggles, or just looking for ways to elevate your life, this video is for you. Let's get it. The mentality of a hustler. The first key to hustling and winning is understanding what it truly means to hustle. And nah, I'm not talking about just making money on the streets. Supreme Understanding makes it clear that hustling is about how you move through life, no matter what cards you've been dealt. In the chapter, The Mentality of a Hustler, Supreme says that real hustlers don't just look at their surroundings. They see opportunities where others see limits. And isn't that what we're all trying to do? Find a way to turn struggle into success. Think about it. How many times have you been in a situation where others gave up, but you found a way through? That's hustling. It's resilience. It's the ability to look at a closed door and figure out how to open it. Or even better, build your own door. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. He grew up in one of the roughest parts of town. Nothing but closed doors around him. Poverty, violence, lack of opportunity, you name it. But he didn't just accept his circumstances. He started flipping whatever he could, selling candy in school, then clothes, and eventually built a legit business. He saw opportunity where others saw limits. That's the hustler's mentality. You take what you have and you make it work for you. You adapt, you grind, and you keep pushing forward no matter what obstacles are thrown your way. Now, what's your hustle? Ask yourself, where in my life am I seeing limits instead of opportunities? Write it down. Then ask yourself, what can I do today to flip that situation? The Science of Self. The next chapter, The Science of Self, dives deep into one of the most important aspects of hustling, knowing yourself. Think about it. How can you win if you don't even understand the game you're playing? Supreme Understanding stresses that hustling doesn't just happen in the streets. It happens in your mind. You've got to know your strengths, your weaknesses, your triggers, and your motivations. You've got to understand who you are before you can fully control the hustle. Let me drop a gem on you. The most dangerous hustlers aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones who are so in tune with themselves that they move in silence. They know when to strike, when to hold back, and they don't waste energy on distractions. When you know yourself, you don't get caught up in the noise. Practical application. Here's a challenge for you. Spend 10 minutes every day just thinking about yourself. Not in a selfish way, but really examine what drives you. What gets you out of bed? What fears hold you back? What strengths do you have that you're not fully using? The more you understand yourself, the easier it'll be to make moves in the world. Remember, the more you understand you, the more you can control your hustle. Hustling beyond the block. Now let's talk about one of my favorite chapters, Hustling Beyond the Block. A lot of people think that hustling is only about street life, but Supreme Understanding is here to tell you that the hustle can and should take you beyond that. What do I mean by that? Let's break it down. Just because you come from the block doesn't mean you're stuck there. The skills you learn in the streets, how to negotiate, how to manage risk, how to network, are the same skills you can apply to business, entrepreneurship, or any career. The key is to realize that your hustle doesn't have to be illegal. There are legit ways to flip the same knowledge and skills you gained in the streets into something that's going to last you a lifetime. Look at Nipsey Hussle. He started from nothing, hustling mixtapes on the street, and built that into a global brand. He understood that the hustle wasn't just about money. It was about creating something bigger than himself. That's what hustling beyond the block is all about. Practical application. Think about the skills you've learned in your hustle. Whether it's street hustle, side hustle, or corporate hustle, how can you take those skills and apply them to something legit, something long-term? Write down 3 things you're good at, then research how you can monetize them legally. You'll be surprised how transferable those skills are when you apply them in the right way. Surviving and thriving. Let's get real for a second. Life isn't always easy. We've all been through times when it feels like nothing is going right. That's why the chapter. Surviving and thriving hits so hard. Surviving is one thing. A lot of people out here are just surviving, day to day, check to check, trying to keep their head above water. But supreme understanding says that if you want to win, you've got to go beyond surviving. You've got to thrive. And here's the thing, thriving doesn't mean everything is perfect. Thriving means that even in the middle of the storm, you're still moving forward. You're still finding ways to improve, to hustle, to keep growing. During the pandemic, a lot of people were just trying to survive. But some folks used that time to build new businesses, learn new skills, and come out stronger than before. They thrived in a situation that seemed impossible. Practical application. Ask yourself, what's one area of my life where I'm just surviving? Is it your job, your finances, your relationships? Now, what's one thing you can do to start thriving in that area? Maybe it's learning a new skill, starting a side hustle, or even just getting better control over your emotions. Remember, surviving is the bare minimum. Thriving is the goal. The revolution will be live. And finally, supreme understanding drops some serious wisdom in the chapter, The Revolution Will Be Live. Now, when we talk about revolution, we're not just talking about protest and politics. We're talking about how you can change your life and your community. Supreme makes it clear that success isn't just about you. It's about how you can use your success to uplift others. When you hustle and win, you're setting an example. You're showing people that there's a way out, that they don't have to stay stuck in the same cycle. That's revolutionary. Think about all the entrepreneurs who came from nothing and are now giving back to their communities. They're providing jobs, building schools, and creating opportunities for others. They didn't just hustle to get rich. They hustled to make a difference. Practical application. Think about the people in your life who could benefit from your success. How can you use your hustle to help them? Maybe it's mentoring a younger person, sharing what you've learned, or giving back to your community in some way. Success doesn't just stop with you. It should ripple outwards and create opportunities for others. All right, fam. If you take nothing else away from this video, remember this. Hustling isn't just about getting by. It's about building something bigger than yourself. Supreme understanding teaches us that the hustle is a mindset, and it's one that can take you far beyond the block. So what's your next move? Whether you're just getting started or you've been grinding for years, now's the time to shift your mindset from surviving to thriving. From hustling just to get by to hustling to win. Hit that like button if you found value in this breakdown, and drop a comment below letting me know how you plan to hustle and win. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss the next video where we're diving into more gems just like this. Till next time, keep hustling and keep winning. Subscribe, like, and follow the Mansa Musa Mindset on YouTube, Instagram, and beyond. Stay locked in, and let's continue to level up together.